everyone. Welcome. It is Cheryl. How are you doing today? It is Friday. It's Black Friday, the blackest of all Fridays. How are you doing? It's a wonderful day. We had our very first full day of retail in our brick and mortar today. I got to tell you, it was very exciting. Let's make a little snow happening here. Woo! Yay! So, it is Black Friday, and we are here having a great time. My friends, it is a cold and shivery little evening here in beautiful downtown, historic downtown Paducah, Kentucky. I hope everyone is out there. And let's see, we're going to be, if you can hear me, please make sure. If you can go ahead and say hello, tell me where you're from. Where are you watching from tonight? It's Black Friday. And would love to see you here tonight. All right. Let's go. It is a beautiful, cold, blustery downtown. Uh, we're doing that. We're doing that thing. I tell you. It's like I said. Today was our very first day of full on. Yeah. Hello. This is not a surprise. Is it? I don't know. I feel like it's not. Yeah. Marion's from Glen Ellen. Used to live up that way. And yeah. How are you, Marion? How you doing tonight? Like I said, today was my very first full day in the shop, and today we had it was Black Friday downtown. We had a lot of stuff going on. We have some Black Friday deals and steals for you tonight. So I say let's jump into it and tell you what's going on. Of course, as always, you can follow along on all of our Black Friday deals. And we still have advent calendars. These are not going to be around for much longer because it's Advent, and that starts on the 1st. So you need to get that Advent calendar now. So here we're going to talk about what specials we have for Black Friday. One of the big ones we have is our book and template set. So this is our smocking book and our template. So if you are interested in doing any smocking, you would want, of course, our smocking book. But if you have been waiting for a time to get the smocking book, now is the time, because you can get it and the template at a discount. And so normally $52, tonight $45. Jump on over to the website and grab that, because the book stock once again is running out. We always seem to sell out of the books. And so now would be a fantastic time for you to pick that up. We have had book printing issues, paper shortages, you name it, we've had it. So we want to make sure that you get yours and grab that today. We also have the Basic Black Notions bundle. Now this is a pretty cool bundle because you get a skull bag. Marion says, I already have the book and the template. So fun. Thank you, Marion. I do appreciate that. I always love it when everybody has a wonderful experience with our book. Our book, we worked so hard on it. It is a true history book. Yeah, those skull scissors. Yeah. There they are. So And you know what? Let's turn the snow off for a hot second because I really want you to see what we have going on in this bundle. You get the black clips, you get our needles, you get a scissor fob, you get the beeswax, you get a skull bag, and you get the skizzors. And so all of those things you get for $37. Normally 42. You're getting them on sale for 37. So make sure that you pick up the basic black notions bundle. That one is one of those things that I like to do these bundles once a year. This is the only time we do them. And that one, I love a good sewing notion, but doesn't it seem like they always come in like pretty, pretty pink colors and things like that? And I'm not saying that I don't also like pink. I do love pink, but sometimes I just want that classic black. So that's what we got going on there. The other big thing that we have going on is the pleaters and pattern combo set. And this is pretty cool because you will get both of our skeleton key pleaters and the pleats and thank you pattern. It's a paper pattern that uses the 3/4 inch skeleton key pleater. Once you learn how to make the blocks for this table runner, you can use that block in any quilt that you make. And so that is really, really fun. Yes, I took a class at Linda Z's and got them there. Yes, yes, yes. What fun. You can never have too many scissors. Marion says, absolutely. You can never, ever have too many scissors. That is so true. And of course, our scissors, they are they a skull? Are they a guitar? Are they both? That's up to you. So this special is pretty cool. You get the 2 skeleton key pleaters and the pleats and thank you table runner. And so by getting this pleats and thank you table runner, basically you buy these 2 and get 1 free. So this deal, normally $30, is on sale for $20. And so this is a really great special. So you're going to want to jump on this one as well. All right. So then we are in the process of blowing out the last of the So Much Cosplay product line. It is no longer being produced, sadly, but that is what we have is all there is left. And I want to talk to you about some of these specials because most of this product has never, ever been on sale. And so this is a pretty, pretty cool special that we got going on. All right. So the first ones I want to talk to you about I'm going to tell you about my favorite things in the line. Not that all of the things aren't curated and I don't love them all because I totally love them all, but I definitely love some more than others. But let's talk about what we got going on. The first thing I want to talk about are the Power Shine glitters and foil. Now, these are, I've talked about these a lot in the past here, not just here on our show, but also on, over on So Much Cosplay. I actually featured these on an episode of Quilting Arts TV. I talked about how to use these on Quilting Arts TV. They were also in Quilting Arts magazine. So these are the products that I specifically used on those shows. And what we have is all we have left. All that there is here, this is all that's there going to be of the So Much Cosplay line of glitters and foils. Now, these glitters and foils are really special, and here's what makes them special. You can iron these to your fabric and then put them in the washing machine and put them in the dryer. And they are a permanent glitter. And I will tell you that one of the things I took the most pride in these glitters and foils were the quality of the glitter. The glitter is a micro glitter. Yes, Marion, this is HTV. It can be cut in your digital cutter. It does come with a transfer sheet so that you can weed it properly. So if you are familiar with HTV, heat transfer vinyl, this is a heat transfer vinyl product. And what I love about these, the Power Shine glitters, is that the glitter is micro glitter, and it is so permanently bonded. And I'm sure that you have had glitters and foils in the past that you have tried to you would iron it on, and then the next thing you know, you've got glitter particles all over the fabric. You iron it a little bit, it sheds, it does all this stuff. I'm telling you, this is permanently bonded glitter. It does not shed. You will not look like, if you made a t-shirt, you will not look like you spent the night at the club. There's no glitter shedding on this at all, which is what I wanted for a costume. And of course, you want that in a quilt as well, especially a quilt that you may enter into a show. If you put this onto certain quilts, it would end up turning into, like, it would shed and then get on a quilt that's perhaps in the show or on your other quilts, and you don't want that. So this product does not do that. It is permanently bonded glitter, which is, in my opinion, the most important thing. Now, it comes in all these great colors. They come in on a roll, and they do come with a transfer sheet. So again, if you need to do any weeding, it's all there. And those of you who are in the HTV, market, you know what weeding is. It doesn't mean anything illicit. It just means peeling away the parts that you don't want to iron into place. Okay, so not only do we have the glitter, but we also have the foils, and these I did use on my my competition quilts. And there is a competition quilt right now. There was a cover quilt of my quilt that made the cover of Quilting Arts magazine, had this silver foil on it, and you can quilt through it. You can anything that you want to make look like shiny metal, and I mean like reflective shiny metal, this is your stuff. So this is great, great, great stuff. Not been on sale at all. And tonight, all of the cosplay products in the So Much Cosplay line are 20% off. So this is a big deal. So those Power Shine glitter and foil. Now, I'm going to talk also about superstructure foam. Now, superstructure foam, as you can see in this little picture, it is it's like a spongy material. It's really cool stuff. So this is a great interior for bags, for backpacks, for Even I've even used it on like freeform bowls and things like that. As a matter of fact, I did an episode of Quilting Arts with this foam in some freeform bowl creations. And I made these like bowls that you can put out like on your coffee table. They can be completely reversible. But the whole idea is that this foam gives a soft, crushable example of um, you know, structure, but then you're able to like completely squish it into like a ball. You can completely ball it up. And when you let it go, it expands back to its original shape. And the reason that it does that is because the cell structure in the sponge actually just has that memory to go back to its original shape. So the reason I like this product and why I had picked it for cosplay was specifically for that feature, for the ability for me to make a costume, pack it in a suitcase, and have it pop back out of the suitcase in the exact perfect way that it went into the bag, right? And the day that I made it. And a lot of costume making supplies and bag making supplies, once you crush some of those materials, they get creases and they continue to crease there, and no amount of ironing and steaming will make that crease come out. And for this product, because it is a sponge material, you can use this and it will go back to its original shape. So that's why I like it for bag making. I like it for costume making. And this stuff, again, has never been on sale. And it is all we have left is all we have left. And once it's gone, it's gone. The So Much Cosplay line has been discontinued by the manufacturer. And so this is all we got, and that's what all there's ever going to be. So superstructure foam, I really, really like it. It's got fusible on one side, which is really great. And so I like that feature a lot. Now, we're going to next talk about Mighty Fuse. And I have to say that most people get confused with Mighty Fuse and another brand of fusible that starts with an M called Misty Fuse. And Misty Fuse, the folks at Misty Fuse and we are friends. We were not trying to compete with each other on this product. Their product's very different than mine. And the Mighty Fuse, again, has a paper backing where Misty Fuse does not. So that's the main difference. The other main difference is that Mighty Fuse is a very permanent fuse. It is not repositionable. It is not pick it up and stick it back down if you made a mistake. It is a one and done, stick it and forget it fusible. But it is micro thin. As you can see here in this picture, you can see my hand through that material. So you can see that is my fingers there. And that's how thin this fusible is. It is super, super strong. And I do absolutely love it for quilting and through appliques. It is what is called a low temp fusible. So you want to use a lower temperature than you're probably used to with fusible. And so I do really love Mighty Fuse, but unfortunately, the entire So Much Cosplay line's been discontinued. So off it goes into the ether. And what we have left is all there will be of Mighty Fuse. And so if you get a chance to try it, you can grab it in in our shop today. It is very sheer. So if you have sheer fabrics, organzas, things like that that you want to put in your art quilts or you want to do in your costumes, this is that product. This is the stuff. So I really love Mighty Fuse. But again, it's been discontinued. So now we're blowing it out. Now, Hero Foam, again, Hero Foam is very similar to the foam that cosplayers use in their cosplay. So this would be like the armor foam, very similar to the Yaya Han products in Joann's. Now, I will say that their product only comes in black. Our product came in 3 different colors. I say came because they're not going to make anymore, but we do have the white, the gray, and the black. And so if you are a cosplayer or if you know a costumer, now is the time to pick up some of this Hero Foam because it's going to go and it's got to go. All right. And then some of my favorites are the super sewing shears. My friends, these are your classic 9-inch shears, and they are quite simply some of the best dressmaker shears on the market. And I love them. They're some of my favorite things. I can't get enough of them. What does set these shears apart? And that is that they have been tooled with a much larger handle so that people who have a larger hand can actually more comfortably use these shears. The blades are also hollow ground. So what does hollow ground mean? Well, when your shears, you bring them together and you hold the scissors to the side, right? Some of the shears, you hold them to the side and you see the 2 blades, right? If you hold them to the side, you're like, I can't see through them, so they must be nice and tight. A hollow ground pair of scissors will actually bow out just slightly. And what will happen, and you're thinking like, well, I can see through the blades. Why would that make this scissor a better scissor? And that's because the blades have been hollowed out on the insides. So they are concave, concave. And what happens is they only come together at the edge of the blade. And so the blade where the edge cuts is the only place that it comes together. And what happens there is it gives you a much smoother cut. That hollowed out edge means that fabric does not get shoved and tucked down into the blades. If you've ever gotten a pair of scissors and you're chopping away at it and you're like, why is the fabric like now down into the blades of the scissor? It's because they first of all, they're not hollow ground, and they also, because they have separated and there's room there as the blades go back and forth. So I learned an awful lot about scissors. And these shears are just amazing. And yes, they're expensive. You're thinking, oh my God, yeah, that's the discounted price, $55.99. Yes, that's the discounted price, but let me tell you, they are resharpenable. And you can send these back and they will be sharpened for free. if you just pay the shipping and handling. So it is one of those things. I also love that these are this dark purple color. And the whole cosplay line had a purple vibe. It was like a big deal to me to have everything on brand. And we actually picked a Pantone color purple for these. And but to me, the purple was not for paper. And that was one of the key things I wanted to teach people about sewing and quilting and using for cosplay was, is to treat your tools as if they are the top, tools for your trade. And in that, you should take care of those scissors like that. And so your shears, these things need to be maintained. They need to occasionally be sharpened. And so yeah, I spent $100 on a pair of scissors. This is a bargain. Thank you, Marion. I agree. This is a great deal on a high end pair of scissors. So I tell you, when you open and close these scissors, you will absolutely understand exactly what I mean. And this is by far one of the best tools that I feel like I made in the So Much Cosplay line. Probably second to our armor snips. And these, while they are called awesome armor snips, uh, these by far are the next level of just like utility tools for your sewing room. And I mean, I use these things all the time on all kinds of stuff. Initially, when we started using things like foam and the superstructure foam and all these crazy materials that we wanted to introduce into cosplay, one of the biggest questions that we would get were, how do we cut it? How do we cut the foam? And most people cut foam, especially the cosplay foam, with an X-Acto knife. And if you've ever cut something with an X-Acto knife, and you're cutting, you know that like as you draw your line, if you stop and start again, there's always this little jagged point there. And if you've ever had to like cut a smooth line out of cardboard or cut a smooth line out of plastic, you know that if you stop the motion of that blade, there's going to be that little like tinted nick thing that just happens there. And that's why we designed the awesome armor snips. Now, I will say that the awesome armor snips are one of those, excuse me, one of those things that it makes the cutting of big thick materials really easy. I've cut through leather, I've cut through multiple layers of denim, I've cut through plastic, I've cut through any kind of cardboard, you name it, these things can cut through it. But the cool thing is that the handles are long, but the blades are long. And there are what are called like rag snips out there for rag rug cutting and things like that. These have a much longer blade that we required. So we actually, you had these tooled specifically for us. And so that was really the key for me, was to have that comfortable grip and the longer blade than the rag snips. And that means you get a smooth scissor cutting action on these snips. And I think that the value here for thick fabrics and batting and any kind of other thick materials like that, this is going to be your key go-to pair. We actually have a pair that we keep in the kitchen that we use to open plastic packaging and all of that stuff. This is a really great tool, and I use it all the time. I definitely do cut my superstructure foam, all of my Pellon interfacings and things like that. I cut with these. I want to spare my good shears and my good rotary cutter blades on use those on fabrics, use the armor snips on the armor or on the plastic. So that is what we have on that. What we have is what we have, because again, the cosplay line is discontinued. So that is everything in the So Much Cosplay brand. And so all of these purple items on our cosplay page are all 20% off, which is another additional sale. And everything you have here across the top of our shop. So we also have what we are calling our Thanksgiving leftover extravaganza. And we have still some items for you to grab. Now, some of these things are gone because we started this sale already, but I can tell you we still have the little tulip pin cushions. We have the scallop rulers. We have the wrist pinnies. We have a bunch of stuff. So if you have been looking for some, small things to put in stocking stuffers and so on, this extravaganza here, there's something for every budget. And the last thing is everything in our shop, any orders placed between now and the end of Cyber Monday gets $25 in free stuff. We have a goodie bag that's a $25 value, and every person who places an order with us will get that goodie bag. And so that, my friends, is worth coming on out to our Black Friday sale just for that. So you're going to get $25 in goodies. You're going to get a big super sale. You're going to get a good deal. All those cosplay products, they're super fantastic, and I wish they were still being manufactured, but they are not. And so this is it. That's all that we have left. That's our Black Friday right there. So it's been a long day. We opened our store, our storefront doors. Go check us the pictures out over on Facebook. I'm very super excited on those. We had some new customers, and we had people in the store, and it was just like, pretty exciting, gotta say. Pretty amazing to open those doors. Dad was here this morning. He was actually my very first sale of the morning. Dad wanted to be the first person to buy something from the new shop, and of course he paid, and he signed his dollar bill, and we are going to put that framed in the shop. And it means a lot that was my dad. That was our first sale. So that's pretty cool. And, generally down here in Paducah, we are having a great Small Business Saturday event happening here in downtown Paducah tomorrow. We apparently it is a storybook holiday theme, and everyone in the town is being part of it. There's people dressing up. There are certain themes going on throughout the whole downtown. Some people are doing like Nutcracker, and somebody else is doing, um, you know, I think somebody's doing like the Scandinavian elves. They're doing all kinds of like really cool creatures and elves and Santa and just all kinds of fun stuff. So we got all this going on down here in Paducah. We have been madly prepping for our pop-up shop, which is now live. Tomorrow we open the doors again at 10 o'clock. We are open until 4. So if you are anywhere near Paducah, Kentucky, please come on out and see us. We would love to have you. And yeah, so if you get a chance, definitely come on out. If you do need to pick up something, I would encourage you to shop a small business like ours. All of the quilting businesses could use your love and your support. And so now is a great time to go out and support your favorite quilt designer, your favorite quilt person, and make their holiday bright, make their Black Friday even blacker. And I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope to see you on Tuesday for Heirloom Afternoon. We're going to be showing back up on Tuesday. We will be there at 12 noon Central. So you're going to want to come and check out all of the heirloom sewing goodness on Heirloom Afternoon. That will be on Tuesday at 12. Happy holidays to you. Thank you. Thank you. And my friends, I'm going to go and get ready for the shop to be open tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I will see you again on Tuesday. And if not, I'll see you again on Friday, next Friday. Take care, and I will see you.